Alright, so this is going to be a quick video on the supply bump. That I pressed the wrong button. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to go into level select. Anyway, supply bump. So in this game, the supply drop is very broken. By the way, I'm just calling it supply bump just cause it's like, I don't know, you have to give these things names nowadays, so yeah, anyway, back to main menu. So yeah, the supply drop is like very broken in this game. And if you've watched like the first video I made on this game, like the first skip, you know that if you get like any sort of height in this game, then it's like it just becomes really broken. So let's go on over to, where are we? Yeah, Hanza assembly. This is where I think the first useful like instance of this is gonna be. You can actually do a supply bump in compound as well, but see, I don't see any way of getting to level 9 before Hanza compound, which you need obviously to get the supply drop. Anyway, let's stop talking and just show this off. It's pretty cool. So basically, where I found, by the way, I did not do a lot of like tests and into like where like the best spot is to do these. I've just kind of found a way to do it and just kind of moved on. So my hope is that people will find better spots to do this, but for now I'll just show where I've found at least. Right, so we want to, this is where we like, this is like the intended way we want to go up to, but there's an area up here that you need to go to first, because right here, I already opened the box, but the box like hitboxes don't actually change when you open them, so that's pretty nice. But anyway, these boxes are very important to this glitch because we are going to basically get wedged in between the supply drop and one of these boxes, and it'll just like bump us onto it. You'll see what I mean now in a sec. If I can remember the setup for this. I think it's about here. You want to drop it? Let's try that. Basically, just look at my no board. Once you drop it, you want to get like in between where the supply drop is and the box, and just kind of like wedge yourself. Yeah, there you go. See, I kind of got bumped up a bit, and now I'm on top of this box, which is fantastic. Now we're not done here though. Is the thing. We have a bit of height, but we don't have enough height. Is the thing. And we can't get on top of like any of the railings. We can't like. Basically, this is useless as it is right now. But in most areas anyway, there's ways to get a bit of extra height, like over here. If you just kind of go up here, there we go. And now this height is like perfect because we can get over every railing and wall basically that we want to. So this is kind of what I've been doing. Come over here, get another bit of height by walking on this thing here. It's like a bit higher, and then from here just progress your way back to I have to remember where to go because I haven't done this so well. Yeah, over here, then here, and I'm gonna wait for the fire to stop just so I don't die. Ideally in a run you do this like you know, non-stop. Yeah, so over here we need to get another bit of height again. So the nice thing is you can chain these supply bumps, so you can get on top of something and then do it again if like if it's possible to do where you want to do it. It's kind of complicated because it seems that the only way to get bumped up by these things is by being wedged between a box and a supply drop, or placing a supply drop at a lower elevation and then walking onto it when it's like closing, when the timer runs out. You'll see what I mean. But you can see here, this is slightly higher up than this, so what we can do is drop it about here and get out of the way so you don't die, and then kind of, you won't be able to walk on top of it, but you'll be kind of able to kind of wedge yourself here, and when it goes up you can kind of do that. And that's only possible because that is like slightly higher than that. Usually you have to like get wedged between the box, as I said. But anyway, from here, this is basically all the height we need, so we can come back over here now and actually progress through the level. This thing here is kind of complicated. You have to like chain 2 dashes while in midair. It's not too bad. It's just what I like to do is set 2 points down like this, and while the first dash is occurring, hold right click and then set another point further up. It's not too bad. Just have a look at my have a look at my no board for the inputs there. It's not a tight timing really. Just make sure after you release, right click to, you know, actually dash, that you re-hold right click after the first dash so that you can then set another point. And then from here, just go over here. Now this is actually kind of hard because you have to chain quite a few together here. So I'll just try and demonstrate what I've been doing. Yeah, see, I failed it. So this is kind of what happens when you when you fall out of bounds in this game. You just, there's like random invisible walls and stuff and like floors. This is probably let's try and fall into the void somewhere. It's pretty good. Is it even possible to fall into the void anywhere here? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video quick and get back here and actually hopefully do this correctly. Alright, so here we are back. One mistake I made on my first attempt there is I only had like 3 dash charges, so I put a few points into getting more charges, which will make this like considerably easier, or it should do anyway. Because at this stage in the game you should have enough skill points to be able to get a few extra charges of dash. Anyway, let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. So just chain it together like that. When you have a few extra dash charges to spare, you can kind of just spam it like that. But anyway, you want to land on this thing here. And from there, over here, I think it is, right? Yeah, sure. These guys are going to be annoying because they're going to cause slow-mo and all that, but sure. What can you do? Over onto this railing here. And okay, I nearly fell down. God, there's Mother over there, by the way. Can't damage her, but it's okay because we don't need to. We're just going to skip her completely. So just go around the boxes like this and make sure you stay on the railing. Over here. Where? Oh, yeah, it's in here, I believe. Now from here, this thing here is very annoying. By the way, this whole thing is blocked off by like an invisible wall, so you have to dash over into this corner. And from here, can we like? No, we might have to frag it. Hold on. And I don't have frag unlocked. Nice. Just get rid of this. Whatever. Cool. Let's just destroy this thing. There we go. And then from here, we can go over here. Here. Don't fall, please. Thank you. And from here, there's a few things you can do. You can come over here and like skip this whole fight. A cool thing you can do though here is you can ride these things up and then dash off them and get a lot of height. Also, this is a hackable door, so we can potentially get a door launch here or a gate launch. But there's no point really, because there's a mandatory fight coming up here that we have to do. So I just I've been doing this. It's pretty cool. You can ride it all the way up, and then kind of just fly off. Pretty good. Sadly, you can't. You can get behind this door, but there's no loading zone, so it would have been a pretty nice skip if the loading zone was here, but it's not here. So we just have this lovely out of bounds area to explore. But yeah, anyway, if you were doing the center run, you just fall down into that trigger down there and do the fight normally, and then the loading zone appears here. So yeah, that's it for this skip. I will do a few more videos on some other skips that I found also. Basically just revolving around the supply drop, because that's what most of the tech is in this game that I found. So yeah, thanks for watching.